Today's horror manga dub narration is The Cardboard House, from the horror anthology Go Home by Hino Hideshi. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to all the VAs involved. Please check them out in the description below as well as pinned in the top comment. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into The Cardboard House. I hope you all enjoy. The lights of the city illuminate the moving crowds of people. Everyone on the streets are making their ways back home and chattering amongst one another. But deep in these streets is a man living in a cardboard box.
What a disgusting person.
Well, at least he looks comfortable. The man lifted a can of sake toward his lips, guzzling it down and letting out a deep breath. This man once owned a house that everyone in the neighborhood envied. New and bright, as if it rose forth from the great Japanese dream. All the rooms were elegant and traditionally decorated. His two kids also had splendid rooms. And of course, he even owned a high-end car.
You should be very grateful. Thanks to your father, we've been able to move into this wonderful house.
Yes.
Thank you.
We love you, Daddy.
Me too. I thank you.
I will keep working hard for all of you.
The man had a very high-paying job in a large corporation.
And so the company's dividends will increase.
Very interesting. You obviously do deserve the promotion that you've been given.
Yes.
He did not want to stop until he rose to the top.
We're leaving.
Goodbye.
But with every new position came more and more work and responsibility. He put in many hours of overtime, meetings, and company dinners. He spent his Sundays off playing golf with the bosses. When he would finally return to his beloved home, it was always early in the morning, with just enough strength left to get himself into bed and sleep.
Are you okay, my love?
But the poor man was already fast asleep. The few days he had for holidays, he was never in the mood to do anything.
Dad, you said you'd take us to Disneyland.
You promised us.
Oh no. I'm too tired.
That's what you said last time.
You're a liar. Mom, Dad is a liar.
The door slammed shut.
Hey.
I know. It's just... I'm so exhausted.
I don't know. Just maybe you shouldn't make promises to the kids you can't keep. And lately all you do is work and work. You have no time for me. I miss spending time with you.
And what do you want me to do? It's my job that keeps us living the way we do. I'm doing this for ours and the kids' future. You're all so ungrateful.
She stood there in complete and utter shock. Little by little, the family began to fall apart as he rose up in the company.
This is a huge step up for me. I've just been appointed head of the development team. By the way, where's the kids?
At their granny's house.
Again? What's wrong with you? Why are they always over there?
What's wrong with me? You just don't get it. You're never at home. I'm always left alone.
Then, one day the company he worked for began losing profit.
This can't be.
The man locked himself away in the bedroom.
Don't worry. With my job, we can get by. You just take care of yourself. We'll work this out.
I gave that company everything. Now look, I feel so empty.
One day, when his wife returned from work,
Hello, love, I'm home.
what she saw caused her to scream at the top of her lungs. What remained was not her husband, but the husk of a human being. It appeared to be some sort of shell.
What is this? It looks like skin!
When she looked closer, she realized the familiar traits.
What's wrong, Mom?
Look!
The more they inspected the strange skin, the more foreign the object looked.
It looks like skin a bug or snake would shed.
The man had disappeared, and they never saw him, ever again. Many years later, deep in the city,
How much time has passed since then? Now I live in a cardboard box. But I found peace in this miserable home. All of those dreams I had. Chasing after money, work, a house. They don't mean anything to me anymore.
I used to be a top executive in a very important company. But after the credit market crashed, well, it all went to shit.
Oh,
that was when the man noticed something. It was the outer shell of a cicada's skin.
a cicada's molt. They change with each shedding and spend their short lives singing.
He glanced around him, hearing the chirping of the cicadas, and it was oddly comforting to him. He thought to himself,
I'd like to be more like them.
he held the cicada shell in his palm.
So, how did you end up here?
Then, the man began making a strange noise.
Huh?
Before their very eyes, a strange metamorphosis had began. The man's traits began to morph and elongate as his body transformed into a cicada. He grew wings from his back, his face changed, and he even grew additional appendages. All those who watched screamed in horror and disgust. And then, once the transformation was complete, whatever it was took flight into the sky. On that day, many people witnessed in astonishment a massive cicada soaring through the sky in the city. A few days later, the massive insect's body was found laying on the street. It sparked quite the commotion, and no one realized that one of the cardboard boxes in the park was now abandoned, and the owner would never return again. I hope you all enjoyed. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members: Sarah De Jesus, Motosurf, Cleo, Minue, Tago, Andre Wolf, Voodoo, Louise V, and Alex S. Thank you so much everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night everyone. Goodbye.